Hello, my name is Caleb Woolen from CST-120, and here's my presentation for my final website. So it's called MediaX, and it's a website displaying some of my video and photography work that I've done, and it's a website so that clients can come on, view my work, and um, contact me if they want to schedule a photo shoot or a video shoot. So let's go to the functional introduction. So we'll start with the landing page. This is what you go to. This is like the home page. This is what you'll see right off the bat. There's a video right here that is auto playing. And you have the top nav bar right there. And then if you scroll down, you'll see the photo gallery and video gallery buttons. This is what it looks like if you keep scrolling down. You have those two cards right there. That will also take you to the photo gallery or the video gallery. Then we'll go to the photo gallery. So if you click on the photo, you get there and you can scroll down and see a bunch more photos. And we have a video gallery as well, which has only one video in the center screen. But at the bottom there, if you scroll down, there's buttons to play, pause, mute, unmute, and go to the next video or go to the previous video. Finally, we have a contact form, so if they have any questions or would like to schedule an appointment, they can contact me through this form. So, goals and design decisions. The first goal, I just wanted the website to be functional and easy to use / understand. So I want the user to be able to interact with the website easily and be able to navigate it without any direction. I also wanted it to look good and look aesthetic. It is a video and photo website, so I want the content to be, not only the content to be good, but also the website itself. I also wanted it to just work. For design decisions, I made it a dark theme, so dark mode, because I always think that looks cooler than the white backgrounds. I also did a cool logo there that I designed myself, and I thought it went well with the dark background as well. And then I also had colorful pictures and videos to complement the dark background. Next, we have some challenges with the website. The first challenge was just creating an aesthetic design using only the code. So translating the code into a website that actually looks good and functions properly. That was definitely the biggest part. It's easy to make a website that is just has a bunch of information on it, but to make it look good is a whole nother process that is pretty difficult. Next challenge was using jQuery to make functional elements. jQuery is quite a bit different than the other code that I was used to. So getting to learn that and being able to use that to make actual useful buttons and functional elements on there was difficult. Third, the nav bar. The nav bar was tricky. I wanted to make it sticky, so keep it on the top at all times, while also being able to resize and adjust. That was difficult. And then also responsive design to work on all screen sizes. So whether you're on a phone or a laptop, I wanted it to look good all across the board. Pending bugs. The rates page has not been created yet. So if you want to see how much my work costs, I have not created a page for that yet. And if I were to make a final version of this website, I would want to include that. There's some small issues with certain CSS design elements that I could not figure out, such as little buttons to click to exit out of and other things. There's just some small issues with that. And then some responsive elements do not work as intended. So for some areas of the web page, they are not responsive and will not work on mobile, for example, or will not work as well on mobile. It is mainly for the laptop. Most of it is responsive, but some of it does not work as intended. Five things I learned to be used in the future. First thing would just be how important a responsive website is, because so many people are on their phones on going to websites now, and it is really important to make your website accessible from the phone and from your laptop and wherever you're on. Second is using JSON to pass data. That will be important, especially if you're doing like login information and contact forms and all that sort of stuff. You need to really learn JSON well and how to pass data. Third, design and functionality are key. So being able to make your website look good and feel good while you're using it is super important. Fourth thing, using Bootstrap to my advantage. Bootstrap is this huge tool, and it would be a fool not to use some sort of framework like that to help speed up the process of making your video or making your website. Fifth and final thing is using external files to keep the website code clean and organized. This is huge because you want your website to be understood by all, and everyone who needs to edit the code in the future can go right to that part and edit where that's at. So keeping it clean, organized, commented, super important. Let's go into the actual website itself. So if we go here, so here's the landing page right here. We have the autoplay video that goes on. We have this nav bar at the top that's always at the top, and it contains our links here. I have a little description here, 2 buttons, photo gallery, video gallery, some more links right here, and then cards. We can see some examples of some videos and photos if we click on those. And we have a little banner underneath here that just says page still under development. This page is not 100% functional yet. And then you can press this little button to dismiss that. That is one of the little design elements from CSS that I could not figure out how to make that button to exit out work or look good. So let's go to the photo gallery. So photo gallery, we have some photos here. We could add more if we wanted to, but here just an example of some of the photos that I had. Next, we'll go up to our nav bar and we'll just go to video content. This is the video content. This is also autoplays, but we can mute and unmute it. We can play, pause, play, and we can go to new video, and we can also hide and show the video if you wanted to. So let's go to new video here. Loads up a new one. Boom, boom, boom. Finally, we have our contact form. So if we go to our contact form, it says contact us. Have any questions, ask us. We can insert a bunch of stuff here. You have different topics you can choose from. You can have a message. And if you press send, it will just send it to here, as you can see, and it gives you the JSON for that. So you can do with that information as you like. But other than that, I also wanted to show off the responsiveness of this. So if we go to, where is this at? You can see here, as it gets smaller, it kind of folds on top of each other, and you can see the nav bar here turns into a little hamburger. We can go to an iPhone 8 here, iPhone 8, iPhone SE, iPad. This all just comes together pretty nicely. So there's a couple issues, like as you can see here, this gets a little squished right there underneath, but other than that, so yeah, that is my presentation.